Hello there guys, welcome to video number 4 on the Outer Worlds. What shall we do? I think heading back into town and having a chat with Reed might be in order. Let's have a little look what's on my journal, see what it wants me to do. So, comes now the power. Convince the deserters to return. Oh, fuck the deserters. Right, now that their power is off, you should have an easier time convincing the deserters to move back. Right, that's what Reed wants us to do anyway, so probably a good idea. Retrieve the power regulator. You diverted the power from the botanical lodge to Edgewater. The botanical lab is now without power. You should be able to salvage their power regulator now. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. I've got to actually go and get the power regulator, haven't I? So yeah, that would be a good idea. Right, let's go and have a chat with Adelaide then, and a bunch of deserters. Have you got anything? I doubt you will have. I think I've already taken your stuff. So we're going all the way back again to where we was just a little while ago. I'm pretty sure that this way I'm going is the quickest way round, so I'm going to continue up here. Hello, dude. Just wondering if we got any side missions on the way, but I am going to focus on the main objective. Ooh, little box. See what I mean by there's loot everywhere? Like, there is shitloads of loot everywhere, and thankfully I'm picking up some ammo that I ran out of, so that's good. I wonder if What's-Her-Face's corpse is still going to be here. There it is, look. Hello. Remember me? Yeah, you were rude to me, and now you're dead. How's the chicken? Right then, let's see what they do. Are they going to start attacking me? Hi guys. If you're wondering why you've got no power,
Adelaide's okay.
it's because I shoot your power off. It was all me.
Bound to spoil at this rate.
One of us want to go see what happened?
It was me. I did it. I'll tell you I did it.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Wow, she said that without moving her mouth. Right, let's go and find Adelaide then. See what she's got to say. She is 16 metres through this building. It looks like here. Hello.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Right. I don't know you an explanation. You can go fuck yourself. Right, Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator. That's a bit of a harsh thing, isn't it, really? Right, I'm going to fuck up your town just because I need some energy in my ship. I think it's a bit silly how these are the only two options. Oh, I'm going to go with this. Right, Mr. McReady. He kind of wants his people back because his cannery is failing.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them.
I intend to.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Right. When you're on a game like this and it gives you some options to say, and there's nothing like the options that you want to say, that's quite frustrating. I'm looking forward to the future when she will be an AI and I can say whatever the fuck I like and she will react to it. That'll be good. That will make an awesome game. I mean, when it said, tell me why you did it, it's like, I did it because it makes so much more sense to cut off your power than to cut off the power of an entire fucking town. And the game is making me choose one or the other. I haven't got any other options. So that's kind of why I did it, but that you can't say that. Right, you're being a right stuck-up old bitch. Just come on back to Edgewater.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
Do you reckon she made a pass at him and he turned her down? He says, no, I'm not going with you. You're a dirty, smelly old lady. Right, what happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger has blatantly got to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Well, he was probably right. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. No, I'm not. Reed probably knew that the plague was going to cause serious problems and your son wasn't as important as other people that might have needed that medicine. Jesus. I'm not going to kill her. I said I wasn't going to kill her. I'm not going to kill her. I'm going to leave her. I think she might have a little bit of a part to play later. Hello. Right then, let's go and have a chat to the deserters, see if they'll come back to town. Come on, chaps. Let's go.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'll take that as a compliment. To be honest, mate, I'm just trying to get my ship into the air.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Right, never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers if you like.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Isn't that what we got from Higgins? I think it is. I'll tell you what, Thomas, today is your lucky day. I've got one of those data pads that you wanted. I tried to read it and it wouldn't let me, so it's absolutely fucking useless. You can have it.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I can't remember. Right, it was part number 3. The elusive part number 3. Right, someone stashed it away inside of the old geothermal pans. Someone put it inside their geothermal pans. that one.
Thermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yep,
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
it was.
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
I've got 300 bits. Right, I'll let you know if I find the others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Hey, I like Thomas. Come on, Pav, what was wrong with him? He likes you. Let's have a look then. Yeah, you really ain't going to survive without power. You're all a bit fucking stupid. The marauders are going to come in and they're just going to kill you. So it is time to get back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
There you go then. Don't work at the cannery. You wanting to be an engineer? You can be whatever you want to be.
You know something? I think you're right.
You
The
damn
town
right
could
I'm
use
right.
Another engineer. and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me.
Oh, fuck that old bag.
100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
If it helps, I could kill Adelaide for you. Right, let's have a look then. I'll talk to her, because obviously he's going to be a bit upset about it, and I quite like him. Right, stay right here. I'll just go and have a little chat with Adelaide for you.
You know where to find me.
Righty-ho. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and have a little chat. Where was she again? I can't remember where I came. Oh, she's down there. Right, Adelaide, got a favour to ask. I know I've cut off your power, but...
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, fuck you. What? These ain't my options. I want to have a chat about Thomas. I don't want to talk about Reed. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, Thomas. If I kill her, will that make things better? Oh, it's so tempting. It's really tempting. She's horrible. Right, I'm going to tell him, fuck Adelaide.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I don't want to talk about that. Right, leave Adelaide behind.
Expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater.
Yeah, you're damn right you do.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Yep. Right, take care. That was easy, wasn't it? I was expecting them to put up a little bit of a fight. So, let's have a little chat to Reed then. What's all these things on the map? Is that just like people? Yeah, it is. Right. I was looking at the map at the top, look, all those circles. Bloody hundreds of them. But it's just all these purple people. So, let's head...
Okay.
Yeah, Adelaide's okay. If none of you heard...
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Adelaide's okay, and the food is probably going to spoil.
One of us want to go see what happened?
You already know what happened. Ask Thomas. I've told him. Ah, I'm stuck on a piece of wood. Can I get through? Nope. I'm going to have to walk round. Oh, I'll tell you what. Right? Oh, fast travel. I completely forgot about fast travel. So there we go. We can teleport to Reed. So at the moment, we're up there at the Botanical Lab. And we want to be... We don't want to be there, do we? We want to be in here. Yeah, that's where we want to be. So we'll fast travel to there. We'll have a little chat to Reed, let him know what we've done, which is going to make him a happy chappy. That's Wentworth Detention Centre with Queen Bee and Lizzie. I fucking loved that programme when I was a kid. Right, one of the friends of... a friend of my brother... He really liked the song that was on the beginning of Prisoner Cell Block H. And the song was on the beginning at the end, but they played different bits of the song, so he recorded it onto a tape cassette, and he spliced all the pieces together so he could get the full song. At least he said he did. I don't really believe him, to be honest, because I don't think they would have put the entire song in different segments at the beginning of the show. I bet they always use the same piece. I've never thought that before. But yeah, that's what he told me anyway. But I'm now saying that it was a porky pie. But I did love Prison Cell Block H. It was a fucking awesome programme. Right, where is Reed Doodah? He's in here. Hey. Ooh.
Drinker, are you?
Hang on. I'm not in the place where I thought I was. No, I'm not a big drinker. I just went the wrong way. Where's the cannery then? Right, let's follow the grid. There it is. Right, up there. That's where I've got to go. What? Why is every door leading to somewhere I don't expect? Okay, maybe you can get into it from different sides. I'm round. That's it. I'm round the back. Look, that's the problem. I've got to go around the front of the cannery. Into. Fucking let me in. Right, here we go. This is it. This is it. Here's the lift. We'll put our gun away. What do these lights do on your arms? Anything? Nothing? They show enemies where you are when they glow. They make you look like a robot. Hello, Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Right, Adelaide is being an absolute bitch, but her followers saw reason.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. It was
Yeah.
unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products.
Woohoo!
Courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
That'll come in handy. Cheers, Governor. Right. Just hang on for a bit, because there's something I've been meaning to ask you. I'm not sure what it is yet, but after I've pressed this button, I'm sure it'll come to me, and possibly a few options.
By all means.
Right, let me just think what I was going to ask you. Right, let's have a look. Ah, Thomas. Right, I met Thomas. He's a nice guy. I've given him some information about being an engineer, and he wants to be an engineer in Edgewater. So what do you think?
Thomas. Thomas Kemp?
Yep.
I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
Oh, he's harmless. Give him a chance. He's got a knack for it. He's a decent mechanic. Thingy Bob, Parvati will vouch for him.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
You may be right. And with the town set to grow, it is time I invested in a new mechanic.
Woohoo! Of course we're right. Right, you've got your workers back, so what happens now?
This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Well, you're a very understandable gentleman. Right, you're the boss. You don't have to bend over for them. Right, good for you.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
Right, that little bit at the end was a bit sinister. Right, I don't want to say either of these things. Right, never mind. I've already said that, so I've got to leave the conversation. Right, he's sorted then. We've got a discount, so that's bloody good news. All these discounts add up. They really do. Right, I'll be on my way. See you later. I'm taking Pav with me. She's mine now. Oh, fuck, where's she gone? Ah, there she is. Good, good, good. Right, you belong to me now. I know that you was only with me for that little mission, but that's it. You're not going back. Never. Never, ever. Me, you and the vicar are going on an adventure. Because it's adventure time! So go and tell your friends. We're going to very distant places. With Jake the dog and Finn the human. Come on, Pav. Let's go and get Magic Jake. Right, let's have a look. Well, what should we do next? We need the power regulator. I want to find that book for that little Thomas dude. I like him. So, we got side quest, the frightened engineer. Find the 3 volumes. We do want to do that. They are around here. It's going to be very, very easy to do. And I like Thomas. So, and also we want to pick up our regulator as well. So, right, let's have a look at the map and see where that is. Right, it's up there. So let's see where Thomas's books are. Ah, well, they're much closer. Whoa, hang on a minute. Why is there so many things everywhere? Hey, hang on. Look at that. Right there. That's pretty good. We're right next to it. I'm not sure what is in here. That's fucking awesome. Well, hang on a minute. Is it in Reed's office? Have I got a pill for it? We'll try and go this way. See if we can get up. Yeah, we'll get up this ladder. Hey dudes, remember me? I'm the person that killed you all, but that was a different playthrough. So, will forgive me for that. Hey, it's suddenly really far away. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. I'm looking at the, there's 2 different things, and I was looking at the wrong one, so it's just through here. Ah. Oh. Apparently, I can't see it, but it's there. I'm pretty sure it's the other side of this wall. Ah, I can't get it. Damn. But Right, a toss ball blocker and a standard troop armor. I don't need any of that shit, so I'm not even going to bother stealing it and letting my reputation go down. Right, is this going to enable me to open door? Messages and personal files. No. Is that anybody's? Anybody? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, I don't want to lower my reputation in here, which there is a chance that will happen. Aha! Aha! Right, you hang on, Thomas. I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming for you. Right. Ooh, hello. You doing down there on the floor? Bend down. Shh. Oh, there's loads of shit in here. Shh. That's what. Nobody noticed. We're just in a quiet room, all by ourselves. You stand watch, Pav. Yeah. Good girl. What are you doing nearly on the floor? I don't know you that well. Get up. Get up. Save yourself for Thomas. Right then, that's book number 2. Where is book number 3? Zoom out. So, book number 3 is there, look. Oh, how lovely. We can teleport there, so we'll do that, and we'll pick up that book. This is going to go a lot quicker than I expected, and then we'll give those books back to the lovely Thomas, and then he can learn to be a good engineer. He'll probably give us some dollar for them as well. And if he's really lucky, Pav will give him a little kiss. Right, the Mantipillar examined. Everything's quite nasty, isn't it, in this game? That's a disgusting beast. Oh, I should be reading the tips at the bottom. Right then, keep your wits about you. Right, I'll just go and check these boxes before we go in. Oh, boxes. And that bloke doesn't have anything. Ooh, I can hear something. Sounds like a mosquito. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Order yours today. Right, blocking, leaping and using tactical time dilation are the best ways to safely close... Fucking hell. Massive passenger ships can take up to a decade to complete their trips to the colonies. Light messenger drones can make the same journey in weeks, I think it said. Hey, hang on. Shh, get down. What's that? It's a goon. Blind that dude.
Ready for this! You got him!
Hey mate, you should be blind. I'll shoot through that window. No. Burn, motherfucker. Cut
him off!
He really did burn, didn't he? To a little crisp. Well, the problem with using this weapon is if I'm outside where there is kind of like foliage and shit, I ain't got jack shit at finding that, have I? It's just like a pile of earth. I find it hard enough to find a proper body. Right, let's see if we can open these exhibits. Right, this display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. What, killing a pair of mighty primals? That's the research it required, and then sticking them in the display. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in pursuit of authenticity. Right, let's not. Right, a couple of them. What other displays do we have in here? Oh, what's in this one? Let's press the button. Right, feast your eyes on the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Where is she then? Is she in there? I didn't see her. Is that her? No. She's like being at the zoo, isn't it? Where there's a load of cages. Oh! No, that's not her either. Where you just stand there looking for ages, you can't see fuck all. It's like that. And then there's some information about a snake. You think it's not even fucking in there. What's in this one? Some fish. Some salt tuna. Right, salt tuna. Salmonidae salinus. The ocean and rivers are the heart and veins. Right, if the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then salt tuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. So that's enough of that. It's fish. It's salty tuna. That's what it is. Right, we need to go and get the book. What? Wait. Hello, mates. I'm gonna blind you. Finish him off. Finish him off, Path. I'll have a look and make sure there's no more. What a team. Huh? What a fucking team. I mean that. I mean that as well. I'm proud of you, Pavy. What was that? What was that mischievous laugh? Is that... Yeah, it's you. Didn't recognise you for a minute. Thought you was a baddie. Right, there we go then. We've got Mechanical Engineering, Volumes 1, 2 and 3. And a shitload of experience points. Oh, hello. You've got some good stuff. The first aid room key. That's interesting. Right then, let's find the first aid room bin as we've found the key to it. I'll go downstairs. Ah! I just snapped my ankle. Oh, bollocks, that's barred. Right then, let's see if we can get through here. Can't believe I missed this stuff earlier. That's nothing. Hello, little spratty thing. That's unusual for residents to have stuff. Is this a toilet? Yes, it is. So where do we think the first aid room might be then? A box. Right, this was the door that was barred from the other side, so we'll open the bar. Oops. That means we can get through it from both sides now, just in case we need to.
Clever.
Another first aid room key. God, they're fucking everywhere. Right, we're going to have to find this first aid room now that we've got 2 keys for it. And it wasn't really that clever, Pav. It was like, no skill involved. Okay. Let's have a look at this terminal. Messages. From Hunters and Trackers. This letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult mantiqueen. Right, as you remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Right, please expect an invoice from our office including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers. Right, that's why we haven't got a mantiqueen then, because they couldn't fucking catch one. Right, let's have this one then. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Oh, we don't care about that. Oh, that's enough of that. So, where is the first aid room? I'll tell you what, I'm not that bothered where it is. Hello. Because I'm guessing that whatever's in it ain't that exciting anyway. And I will probably find just as much stuff just knocking around as I continue about my journey. So I reckon I'm going to make my way to me little dude and give him his books. There's just too much shit to pick up everywhere. There is, oh, there's a box down there as well. I can't ignore it now that I've seen it, can I? But there is way too much stuff. A jeweled ring. And And I've played a little bit on supernova mode as well, and there's equally way too much shit knocking around on that mode too. Right, we'll go out this way. Alright, let's have a little look at our map, and we might fast travel to him. So the frightened engineer is still selected, so if we zoom out and we'll see where exactly he is. So you cannot travel from it. Ah, bollocks. My plan has been foiled. I hate it, things like that on games where it doesn't let you teleport because you happen to be inside somewhere. So all you got to do is load it. Me walking outside this door means you're going to have to load a section of the game that I'm not interested in playing, and now we're sitting waiting for that. You needn't have bothered loading this. You could have just teleported me to where I want to go and just focus on loading what I want. It's a bit stupid, really. Forza does it terrible. It's like you jump into the rivals and it says and you have to exit, and then it loads something else, and then you exit again and it loads something else. Then you can go into rivals. Right, let's have a little look around here. Is that a mine? Look at that. It wanted me to come outside and stand on the mines. How fucking cheeky. Right, and now we'll teleport to our little... Oh, yeah. Right, so now we're outside. It won't load the map. There we go. Right, we'll fast travel to Thomas, and we'll give him these journals so that he can become a wonderful engineer. And then with a bit of luck, we'll manage to convince him to come on our ship instead of staying in Edgewater. And then he can get it on with Parvati. They make a lovely couple, don't they? Although I think she fancies the vicar, and he's already going to be on the ship. So, right, put your gun away. He's a young lad. You'll scare the shit out of him. I'm a-coming. Hello.
This was a nice family, you know. While it
No, it
lasted.
fucking wasn't. It was a bunch of deserters. Right, Thomas, today is your lucky day. I've got you one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All of them! Right, part one. I found it in the community centre archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Oh, brilliant.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Cheers, dudes. Right, hold on. I've got more. Wait for this. Close your eyes.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Close your eyes. Ah, right. Okay, it's part two. I found this one in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this
I
myself.
doubt it.
That's a complete set. 3
Woohoo!
parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yes, you are.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Right, electro-charged surface. Cheers, dude. Very much appreciated. But I did want to ask you something. But I'm not sure what it is yet, but it will come to me.
What's on your mind?
Hang on, it's coming. How long have you lived here?
A couple months. This camp's my home.
It's not anymore.
People you see milling about, they're my family.
Not anymore.
At least I think of them that way.
Well, you're going to have to book up
I
your
remember
ideas.
my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Right, what exactly were you doing in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Fuck that, you haven't got any power. Why would I stay here? We're at the risk of being killed by marauders. Our food's gonna go off. Right, some cunts nicked your power regulator. Well, they're about to. They haven't actually stolen it yet. But I do think that Parvati's got a Thomas-shaped hole, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Go on, Tom. I do think you're in there. You just got to get a little bit more confidence. and I've got something else to ask you, but I've got a feeling that it might be the same thing that I asked you about 1 minute ago.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Woohoo! We've got a skill point. A perk is a point and a perk in one go. Right, I think some of that dialogue was a little bit incorrect, given that these guys haven't got any power. That's the sort of thing that he possibly should have said before I turned off their power supply. So let's level up then. Right, is Pavi going to level up as well? Unfortunately, she's not, so it's just me. Whoops. I want to have a look at her stuff, though. Let's get back on her. Right, so I just wanted to see what she's got available in here. Right, when we can, excuse me, when we can, we're going to take that one. Quick check of the time. Oh, it's 4:44. Right, so myself. Right, I've got 10 points. So this is going to enable me to get my science and engineering up, which is going to give me half-price tinkering. And it's also going to give me the ability to extract mods when I'm breaking down weapons and armour, which is what I've been waiting for. But normally I would have that a lot higher at the beginning, but I piled all my points elsewhere. So we're going to be piling 10 points in here, and now we've got that up to 40. So this medical, what's that going to be when that's 40? Ah, fuck that. I'm not even using the second one that's already open. I've not eaten any food or anything like that yet, really. Okay, job done. Oh, we've got a perk. I completely forgot. Right, perks. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we're still stuck in the top tier. We need to open 5 of these before we can go down. Right, I do want to lower the vendor prices, and I also want to increase the stuff that's in the vendor machines. So that's going to take up 2. I've got 1 spare. Let's have a little look round, see what I want to spend the spare one on. Could be walking faster. I don't care about these things. Health, that's always going to be useful. 50% XP from... I'm not bothered about that. We're going to level up anyway. I think I might be taking this one, and this one. So which one of those is going to be the most useful first? I think this. I'm still not in a place where I'm going to be buying and selling. So I think fast travelling while encumbered is going to be the most useful at the moment. So we'll take that. Job done. I'm only on story mode, so the stuff that increases my health and my attack abilities is not really that important. Right, now we need to go get our power regulator. Oh, hang on. Why is it saying 35 metres down there? What's on our journal? Oh, it is the power regulator that's on our journal. I thought we might have to go and chat to Adelaide again. Right then, let's go get it. It's being guarded by Adelaide. Hello, bitch. I've come to take this. Okay? See you later. Are you depressed? Do you need help? Do you want me to get you something, like a bottle of vodka, for instance? Or some crack? No? Nothing? Okay, right. I'll see you later then. I am about to vanish before your very eyes, so watch this. You will have never seen anything like this before. Watch closely, Adelaide. It's going to happen. Da, 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 da. There you go. I have turned into a loading screen. Right, the mantis swarm examined. Another little beastie that looks like it could give you a nasty disease. Oh, I like the size comparison. If it's sitting there on somebody's finger, that's very nice indeed. Right, dialogue skill combat abilities trigger automatically in combat, distracting your enemies. The Earth Directorate catalogues habitable somethings. Right, let's go and have a chat to Ada then and give her the good news. Oh, the vicar's going to be here as well.
Is this your ship?
Yep.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Oh, well, your dreams are about to
I'm
come
the only
true.
decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Don't worry about it, because they've got Thomas, and he's a fucking genius. I mean, I wanted to bring Thomas with me, but that's not an option. So, you haven't got to worry about it at all. They don't need you, they've got Tom. Right, I can understand you wanting to go back. And I can also understand you not wanting to go back because it was a bit of a shithole, and getting in my spaceship with me and the vicar that you've got a little bit of a crush on, let's be honest, is going to be way more exciting. We are going on adventures, god damn it. And you really wasn't happy in Edgewater anyway.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something,
Go on.
and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Awesome.
What do you think?
I think yes. If you know where your G-spot is, you can come with me. You will be an asset to the otherwise only male crew. Right. Let's have a little look. Pick a cabin. Right. I am glad to have you. Pick a cabin and it is all yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I'm glad it makes you happy. Come on then. The Vic is on here as well, so that's going to make me even more happy. Hello, dude. How's it going, Max? Vic and...
Well.
Ooh.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pavi's first. You wait where you are, you fucking... Hey, wait there.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
Right.
What's occupying your thoughts?
Pav gets first dibs on rooms. Right, let's have a little look then. Ooh, we can have a little chat about the book. Ah, there we go then. Right, any ideas where we can find somebody that understands French? We don't want someone that speaks French, right? We want someone that speaks French and English. That's going to be a lot more useful. If we get a French person that doesn't speak English, that's no fucking help whatsoever.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Fucking awesome. That sounds like a good idea, but how are we going to find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Those places sound like
Access
STDs.
to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Right, you're a little bit of a bad man for a vicar, aren't you? Let's be honest. And you get angry as well. I don't really think you are a man of the cloth. You probably got into this profession to evade tax. I've got your number. Right. Oh, here we go. Look, let's dig into his past. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
You fucking show off. Did you teach yourself anything about ego management? Right, let's have a look then. What we got? Right, sounds good. Let's crack on.
Thank you, Captain.
I think I've given Parvati enough time. Oh, she didn't. You should have gone upstairs and claimed the biggest room. What the fucking hell's wrong with you? I held him up so you could go and get the best room. And you just stood here like a bloody cabbage listening to our conversation. That was a bit sneaky. Right, I better show you something up here because we've not been up here yet. So, just along here, at the end of this corridor. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going the right way. At least I think I am. I've come the oh bollocks, that's sealed. Oh yeah, I've got to put my I've got to put the thing in, which I completely forgot to do. But I'll show you the thing that I wanted to show you. Hang on, I've completely lost my bearings. Right, I've got to go up the ladder. You don't have to follow me around all the time. We're on the ship now, you can just chill out. Right, here we are. This is where I was supposed to be. Just up here, there is... Right, we've got to go in there and put the power regulator in, but I want to show you this. This machine here, the aptly named Vocational Competence Respecification Machine, if you use this, you can kind of like remove all your stats and things and your perks and skills, and you can reset them, and then you can build your character a different way if you want to do that. You do have to pay each time you do it. I think the first one's about 500. Yeah, so 500 bits, and then you can respec your character. Now, I would say it does get more expensive every time that you do it, and I would say, obviously, a cautionary, don't do it too often because it starts getting quite expensive, but there is a way in this game that you can get unlimited bits anyway. I can't show you how to do that yet because we haven't got to a place where it is possible to do it yet, but we will do later, so we'll chat about that later. But we've talked about it a few times. You just break down stuff that you buy from vendors and then sell it back, but you have to have kind of the necessary perks to make that worthwhile, otherwise you're not going to make any money at all. You'll lose money. So let's pop up here. Oh, bloody hell, I've got to put the power regulator in. All the doors are sealed until you put this in here. You don't have to shush me. Come on. It was just an accident. I bent down by mistake. Da-da-da. Right, I'm going to have a little chat with Ada. Whee! Ah! Motherfucker! Right, Ada. I've done it. I've done it. I've fucking done it.
That Edgewater's power. What can I do for you?
Ah, I wasn't going to interrupt you. I was trying to put my gun away, but putting your gun away is also talk to Ada button. Right, I have installed the fucking power regulator. Check me out.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Damn right they are.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Go on then. Right. No, let's get out of here. Let's do it. Right, is there anything that I needed to do? Any loose ends that I need to tie up? I don't think so. Let's go. I like the way it folds up its little feet. Woohoo! We are airborne. Right. So there we go. We've completed what I kind of consider the... it's kind of like the intro to the game, isn't it? Come on. There's nothing in space. It shouldn't take this long to load. Right, each of your companions has unique perks and a unique special attack. Build a team that fits your playstyle. And just... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Way! I like him. Right, good. I've been waiting to hear from him. He's my buddy.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Right, let's have a little look. Right, I have been feeling a little bit lightheaded, and I can slow down time. And I'm kind of hoping that that's not a side effect of being frozen that's going to wear off. I want to keep this ability, so please tell me it'll stay forever.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent.
Yes!
I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Whoopie-doo.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Well, we've got a lot of options then. Let's have a little look through them. Right, we'll go with the first one. Fine, I'll go and have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Super, we'll have that. Right, I'm going to put it to good use. Thank you very much.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Right, right you are. See you later. Right, I'm not going to go to the navigation terminal and select a destination. This is this thing over here. I'm going to shut down this video and I'll start the next one by going into this and selecting a place. But what I want to do now, because I have the ability to break down stuff and get mods from it, I'm going to break down all my shit before I forget. Because if I forget to do it, I could actually do it standing still on myself, but I like using the workbench. Right, if I forget to do this, I'm going to end up being over encumbered, excuse me, and that's just annoying. So, what weapons do I want to keep on me? Hang on, I've got a sneeze. I need to look at something bright. Oh my goodness, that's bad. My God, it's so sunny. Right, that's probably why I was going to sneeze. What do we want to keep? What do we want to break down? Oh yeah, I haven't got this equipped because I ran out of bullets. That's right, isn't it? I completely forgot. What do we want to tinker? That's not bad, is it? It goes up by 6 points. And it only takes 28 bits to do that. I've got 2,759. I feel so reluctant to spend them. See, that's a right pile of cack. It goes up by 2 points. So I'm going to tinker this. So, there we go. Let's tinker away. Right, do you want to tinker? I would love to tinker. Lovely. I'm going to repair it as well, actually. So, let's repair this. Although, I don't know why I'm tinkering and repairing with this. There's a lot of better weapons just around the corner, so I might as well just leave that. Instead, I'm going to break some shit down. Right. Break down. See, 4 weapon parts. 3 weapon parts. 3 weapon parts. Give me some fucking mods, you bloody skinflint. I should have just sold that one. That had the little diamond icon, which means it's worth more money. Yeah, I don't use the sawn-off shotgun. Right, at last we got a mod. So, Whisper Quiet Muzzler. So at least we got something. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. They're fucking useless. Right, a hunting rifle or a hunting rifle. That's one 100%. Are they both the same? Yeah, they are. I'll break this one down. Just 3 weapon parts, you skinflint. Right, let's have a look, see if we've got any armour that we can break down. We have a worker's outfit for Spacer's Choice. And we've got this. Right, they are both weaker than what I'm wearing at the moment, so we are going to break them both down. So armour parts and more armour parts. Nothing exciting, that's a shame. And should we mod something? I'll tell you what, I don't think we should. I think we should hang on to our mods until we've got better things to put them on. But there we go, that's how you tinker and break stuff down and get bonus mods, but not very often. With this giant robot that looks like it's a hugging robot. Someone's hammering somewhere. Hi, Pav. Do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now.
What, you'd not?
I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It's It's not much of a hiding spot. You've really just followed me around, so we could have had this conversation anywhere. Right, what do you think of my ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it.
Oh, yeah, I am Mr. Hawthorne.
He had a LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, show it
Block
off.
2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Right. I don't want to say any of those. I like Ada. I'm going to say this then. Right, actually, Ada is the one who... well, apparently. No, I don't want to say that. I think that's... The word apparently makes that a little bit rude. And I don't want to say that she's not intelligent, although she does a good impression of being... Oh, motherfucker. I hate it when it gives you options that you don't want to say. That's just rude as well. This is the least rude one. So I'm going to say, apparently, Ada's the one that actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Right, Parvati is very easily impressed, isn't she? Let's have a look then. Right, there we go. Right, Ada, Parvati is going to be fixing you up from now on, so I expect your full cooperation.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Right, so I'm trusting the safety of my ship and my crew to her, and her inspection involved not being able to see any holes in the hull, but she is going to squint a little bit harder just to make sure. That doesn't put my mind at ease. Go and do some diagnostic things. Press buttons. Right, let's have a look. Right, my only option is this one then, really, isn't it? Right, did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't think that Reed seemed to have it in for her. I think Reed kind of liked her a little bit. I always think people like each other. But yeah, I like Reed. Right, what other options do we have? Right, did your dad ever work on a spaceship?
Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly, he did the same as me. Kept Bess, the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that.
No, it's not easy. It's just bosh, bosh, jim, jim, wallop, dosh. That's all you gotta do. Plastering's a piece of piss. Right, let's have a chat about something else.
Oh, sure. Like what?
Like break's over. Right, we're at about an hour. It's a good time to leave, so that's what we're gonna do. So, what's that up there then? Let's go and have a look. What's up there? Hey, get off the ladder. Get off that fucking ladder. Oh, you little bitch. Oh, I've got to go up again, haven't I? Alright, you tend to the engine. Have a good squint at it, make sure there's nothing wrong. Right. Go around in fucking circles. Here we go. This is what I wanted. My holographic shroud. Right, holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Still sounds pretty useful though, don't it? Right, I've got to go and speak to Gladys.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain.
I haven't.
It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
I haven't slept yet, so I call bullshit. Look at that old tanker. That's a little bit out of place, isn't it? Alright, let's use the terminal. Messages from Alex. Alex! Jesus fucking Christ, there's loads of them. Right, I'm not going through all those right now. We'll be here for another half an hour. Let's have a little... do I want to put any stuff in here? Yeah, I'll put all my mods in here while I'm not using them. This way. Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's have a little look at what I've got. Mr. Power. Melee weapon mod. Attack changes the damage type down to plasma. Right. Backpack. Armor mod. Utility increases your carrying capacity. What else do we have? Some sights. The Mag 2 Zap. Which damage type shock. Mag 2 Zap. Modifications. The Silver Tongue Kit increases your dialogue and leadership skills. 5 on dialogue skills and 10 on leadership. That's pretty good. That's quite generous. So, very generous. We also have Tech Skills mod. We have the Thug Kit for melee damage and defense. Extendo Sight. The Geographic Scanner. Increase the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. Oh, thank fuck for that. So yeah, when you pick things up and you have to be absolutely on them, this enables a +5 meter range distance on that, which is pretty bloody useful because you do end up picking a lot of stuff up. So that is very, very useful indeed. Speed Grip and Whisper Quiet Muzzler. That's the thing that we got out of breaking things down. So it reduces the noise of each shot. We have that, and we've got this. The gadget, this mod stuns and damages melee attackers. This effect has a cooldown. Right, so that's the stuff that we've got. I'm just going to plonk all of it in here for now. Just to free up a little bit of space in my inventory. I don't think there's anything else that I want to put in there. Right, I'll keep hold of these. I might put my weapon parts in there. All of them, please. And the armour parts, because I'm not going to be doing any modding just yet, so I'm just going to plonk all my shit in there and then maybe use it later. What else do we have? Right, so a lot of this shit is just going to be sold to make money. In fact, all of it is going to be sold to make money. And there isn't anything else that I'd like to keep in there, really. What I could do is put one of these things into my inhaler to assist me when I'm inhaling. So I could do that. At the moment I've just got these adrenos in there that give me a little bit of a health boost. But I could pop something else in, like these for instance, or something. What have I got a lot of? I've got 5 apples. So that gives me 200% natural health regen for 2 minutes. So every time I on my inhaler, that's what I would get. And also, my companion will get a bit of a boost from it as well. So movement speed, that's always handy. I'll have a think about that later. At the moment, I'm just going to stay as we are. But I just want to have a little look at some of this stuff that we got in here so you can see what it does. So there you go, that's what it all does. And as I've said quite a few times, there's plentiful supplies of all this stuff knocking around all over the place. A lot of loot in this game. So we'll leave that stuff in there for now. And being as Ada likes watching us sleep, we'll have a little sleep. I'll just let her watch me sleep for 6 hours? That's the minimum, 6 hours. I don't sleep for 6 hours. Right, okay, I normally sleep for about 3 or 4 hours. But apparently I have to sleep for 6. That didn't take long. I feel refreshed. I fancy a cup of coffee now. Is there any in here? Ada, make some coffee. Right, I'm done. That's the end of this. Let's have a look out the window. There's a fair bit of shit floating about. Right, on the next video, we'll pick our destination and we'll go and have a little natter with Gladys. And continue on our merry way. So I'll see you all in the next one. You take care. Hello, Mr. Moonface. Right, see you next time. Bye-bye.